New Mexico State won the toss and elected to defer, so Sam Houston will get the football first. Albertson's kickoff will go through the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Sam Houston will take it at the 25. Statistically, one of the worst offenses in the FBS. Sam Houston making the transition from FCS to FBS. It has been a struggle offensively, getting better of late for the Sam Houston Bearcats. Showed you the numbers on Keegan Shoemaker as we take a look at the Papa John's starting lineup, beginning with Keegan Shoemaker. But the big number right there, the 5 interceptions, has to cut down.
Has to cut down. He has to be smarter with the football. Has been better, though, the last 2 games, only 1 interception. And so we're going to see that continued improvement in tonight's football game.
Sam Houston very banged up at running back. Tobias Weaver gets the start. Shoemaker on first down, to the air, complete. So there's Woodard over the middle. Alvante Woodard for a gain of 16. So we take a look at the rest of the Sam Houston starting lineup on offense. Noah Smith is the leading receiver for the Bearcats. They use him in a variety of ways.
Yeah, number 6, Noah Smith. Look out for him in critical moments of the ball game. Those 3rd down situations, 4th down situations. When they need a play, that's the guy they lean on, Noah Smith.
Smith goes in motion on 1st and 10. Get it right to him. The short completion. Smith gets a couple of blocks on the edge. Woodard throws a block to get Smith out across the 50-yard line. We take a look at the New Mexico State defensive starters, and the free safety Miles Rouser is an impact player for sure for the Aggies.
Yeah, he really is. Joined the team during training camp this year and still getting a little adjusted to this new defense, but certainly has been one of the leaders of this team and making an impact so far this year.
On 2nd and 2, give it to Smith again. Smith spins inside the 45, and we talked about how Sam Houston's offense needed to be more productive. Good opening drive for the Bearcats thus far.
Well, they're getting the ball into their key players' hands right now. Noah Smith already has had the ball twice in his hands. Alvante Woodard, who scored a touchdown last week on a back shoulder fade, has had the ball in his hands so far. And they're getting the ball out of Keegan Shoemaker's hands quickly on passing downs. You love the rhythm that they're in right now.
The backup QB Panel in as a fullback tight end. He's in the backfield. Handoff goes to Weaver. Short gain on 1st down. Casey Keeler now in his 9th season as Sam Houston head coach. A championship at Sam Houston, a championship at Delaware. All-time winningest coach in FCS playoff history. This is his 30th year coaching college football.
Yeah, in 30 years, Carter, only 3 losing seasons in 30 years. He's been amazing. Everywhere he's gone, he's found a way to win ball games. It's been a little bit of a struggle this year, but his message to the team has been about resiliency, and they're going to play with a lot of fight tonight.
Shoemaker, the senior from Prosper, Texas, hands off to Weaver again. Weaver gets inside the 40 to bring up 3rd down for the Bearcats.
Here's that 3rd down situation now. Nice run by Weaver, getting it to a 3rd and manageable. But here it is, Noah Smith, we talked about him, number 6. This is the guy Keegan Shoemaker likes to look for in these situations. You see him at the top of your screen. I look for him to look his way on this down.
Shoemaker, a busted play in the backfield. Paletti leads the way for the New Mexico State defense. A tackle for loss on 3rd and 4.
So they go with the run here. It's a option play where Keegan can pull it and take it himself. Just a nice job by that defense, taking advantage there and making a play in the backfield.
Udo Paletti, the sophomore from Adelante, California, with the tackle. Cardell's punt. Jonathan Brady is back. Quickly calls for the fair catch. Grabbed it inside the 20. So now we see this New Mexico State offense led by Diego Pavia, the senior from Albuquerque, Volcano Vista High School, where he was a state champion wrestler. As we take a look at the Papa John's starting lineups for New Mexico State versus FIU, those 2 big touchdown plays. And Houston punts on its opening drive. New Mexico State takes over at the 13-yard line. See the numbers for Pavia as we look at the Papa John's starting lineup. 12 TDs, 5 INTs, but the career-high 20 completions versus FIU.
Yeah, and this is where he's really improved right there. You see those 5 interceptions. Those first 3 games, he had 4 INTs and only won the last 3, so he's really improved his accuracy.
Quick hitter on the outside. Good gain out to the 20-yard line. Cordell David with the grab. Take a look at the New Mexico State offense. And Pavia likes to spread the ball around, but he has some big play threats, including Chris Bellamy.
Yeah, a big target, like to go to him in the red zone. Those fade throws, and look for him to catch some deep balls tonight.
Pavia on 2nd and 3. Back again to David. And that'll be a first down for New Mexico State. Jordan Morris in coverage. So we take a look at the Sam Houston defense, keyed by Trevor Williams, who had 10 tackles versus Liberty in their last game.
He's the team leading tackler. They just call him Cap, Carter. That's his nickname. And he's a 4-time captain, a walk-on. And he's certainly become one of the more dominant linebackers in the history of this program.
It's a Sam Houston defense that has played well throughout the season, including against BYU and Air Force.
From that safety spot, making a play at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by Caleb Weaver.
That's a hallmark of this Sam Houston defense. They get the safeties involved.
They like to play down towards the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 10, Pavia to Stowers. Stowers, the terrific athlete and backup quarterback, across the 40 to the 45-yard line, wasting no time in getting the sophomore from Denton, Texas involved. That's a gain of 17.
You're going to see Pavia here fake the run. Little short rollout. He's going to hit Eli Stowers, who, like you mentioned, Carter's a quarterback, but he's a freak athlete, is what Jerry Hill, head coach, called him. They like to utilize him in a lot of different spots. And right there, catching the ball in the flat, getting upfield and getting a nice first down.
Opening drive for New Mexico State. 1-1 in Conference USA, their first year in Conference USA. Pavia's going to pull it. Pavia across the 45 with a stiff arm and gets out of bounds near the 50-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
Well, you're going to get a holding penalty here on number 19, tight end.
Tiavasue.
Holding. Offense number 19. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still first down.
Yeah, so what happens here, number 25 blitzes off the edge, DeMarcus Crosby. And as he's trying to fight off the block, you see the tight end just grab his jersey there, and you can't do that right there. Just let him go. I mean, once Pavia's past you, you really don't need to block anymore. Just a technique issue there.
And you saw Jerry Kill with a coaching point for Ron Tiavasue. Critical penalty puts him in 1st and 20. Fake the toss, and now Pavia to the air, incomplete at the 50. There's Jonathan Brady, who you highlighted for New Mexico State, gain of 16.
Well, this is something Tim Beck, offensive coordinator for New Mexico State, talked about in our meetings. Fake the toss right there. They have aggressive safeties that like to play down towards the line of scrimmage. So you see the fake, able to hit Jonathan Brady towards the sideline. Nice accurate pass again by Diego Pavia.
Javon Leon is down for Sam Houston, so while they tend to Leon, we'll step aside. On 2nd and 4, fake the sweep, Pavia keeps it, and Pavia just short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and very short.
3rd and short situation here, and these are situations they love to obviously put the ball in their best player's hands, and that is their quarterback, Diego Pavia. I expect them to put together a read zone concept again here, which is to either give the ball to a back or a motion receiver, or Diego Pavia keep it himself like we saw in that last play.
Jamani Jones and Eli Stowers both back into the game for New Mexico State. Pavia on 3rd and 1 will hand off. Close. Good second effort may be enough for Jamani Jones, but it's very close.
Not sure. We'll see where they spot this football, Carter, but nice second effort by New Mexico State. We'll see.
Just enough. First down.
There it is. Let's take a look. Hands it to the running back there, and initially I thought he was short, but that second surge got him just enough, Carter, to be able to convert the first down right there.
Play clock winding down on 1st and 10. Run it again on first down as Meatball Smith makes the tackle. Jerry Kill in his second season at New Mexico State. His last stop as an assistant was TCU. Last stop as a head coach at Minnesota. Had to resign that job for health reasons. Said, I didn't go out the way I wanted to go out. So one of the reasons he took this New Mexico State job. 2nd and 7, Pavia pulls it. Pavia inside the 35, out of bounds near the 25-yard line. He wanted the deep ball, but instead Pavia gets it done with his feet.
And this is what makes Diego Pavia so dangerous. Look at him here. He's in the pocket. Great protection by the offensive line. Look how much time he has to evaluate what's going on down the field. He sees nothing, and then boom, sees an open rushing lane, takes it, and is able to convert for another New Mexico State first down.
Gain of 18, make it 4 plays of 15-plus yards on the opening drive for New Mexico State.
Well, their goal in each game is to have 10 explosive plays, and they're already almost halfway there.
Thomas and Jones both in the backfield. It'll be Star Thomas who takes it, trying to cut up, breaks a couple tackles. As Star Thomas gets to the 21, Trevor Williams makes the tackle for Sam Houston.
Yeah, you're going to see Star Thomas in the backfield, Jamani Jones, Monte Watkins. They've got a nice trio of running backs that they feel can really get it done in the backfield.
Plus you throw in Stowers, who's come back for second down. Mentioned earlier, the backup quarterback that they will move all around.
Sometimes they'll line him up at quarterback and utilize him in a wildcat kind of situation where he'll take the snap and run it, but right now he's at the bottom of your screen in the slot.
Stowers goes in motion. Pavia pulls it on 2nd and 5. Inside the 5, touchdown, Aggies. An opening drive touchdown for New Mexico State. A gain of 22, and the big play New Mexico State offense shows up early for the Aggies.
Well, they just really make it tough for you to defend. Eli Stowers comes into the football game. You know that they like to give him the football. He goes in motion. We'll see it right here. Boom. Goes in motion, then you fake it to the running back, and it just confuses the defense. Nice job by Diego Pavia reading his tail right there, pulling the football and getting in for a score.
Second rushing touchdown this season for Pavia. The 22-yard run means 5 plays of 15-plus on the opening drive for New Mexico State. And Pavia takes it himself to make it 7-0 Aggies. New Mexico State off to a hot start against Sam Houston. 7-0 New Mexico State. Robert, take us through the touchdown run.
Yeah, let's take a look. They're going to fake the run here to the back, which brings these two defenders. Take a look at those guys. They're going to come this way. Boom, boom, which opens up a lane for Pavia to take it to the house. So here it is. Fake to the back, freeze it. Look at these backs. They're both over to the left side of the offense, which opens up a huge lane for Diego Pavia to take it home for a touchdown. Nice play.
Pavia already with 47 yards passing and 42 rushing yards on the opening drive. So New Mexico State successful on their opening drive. Sam Houston punted on its first possession. We'll see if the Bearcats can respond.
And here's the key on that play there. Have to have better communication between the linebacker, safety. One of those guys are responsible for the running back and the other is responsible for the quarterback. Have to be on the same page on these read zone plays.
An impressive 11-play opening drive for Pavia and New Mexico State. So now Keegan Shoemaker, the transfer from Lafayette College, on 1st and 10. Shoemaker downfield and complete. Big hit after the catch by Malik Phillips, and here comes a flag. We'll take a look. Rouser, the free safety, comes over after a gain of 20. Where was the hit in the so-called strike zone?
Foul. Targeting. Number 13 defense. The previous play is under review.
As with all targeting plays, automatically reviewed, so we will take a look to see if Rouser, the big hitting free safety for New Mexico State, is indeed guilty of targeting, which would be an ejection from this game.
Well, it was a nice pass concept, creating a high-low. I didn't see much there as far as targeting concerned. It actually looked like to me he was swiping down at the football. Yeah, you see it right there. He's actually just trying to break up the pass and swipe down at the football. And maybe it was the hand, that left hand to the face that the referee saw, but
certainly no launch.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to stand as a targeting penalty at all. It shouldn't take him long.
Either way, this is going to be consequential for New Mexico State because Miles Rouser, the sophomore, is perhaps their best defender. So if Rouser is indeed guilty of targeting and misses the rest of the game, that's a huge loss for the Aggies. If it's overturned, Rouser stays on the field for New Mexico State, and it's a huge boost for the Aggie defense.
Well, he certainly sets the tone for them in the secondary, and they love his versatility and what he can do. Talk to defensive coordinator about him last night, Coach Dreiling, and so he's got NFL potential. So he's certainly an impact player for this ball club.
Here's the call.
After review, there's no targeting. Result of the play is a first down.
Believe that to be the right call.
Absolutely. Yeah, no launch. Didn't launch from his feet. Didn't lead with his helmet at all. Easy overturn right there.
So Rouser stays in the game. It's still a gain of 20 on the completion to Malik Phillips, who is a native of New Mexico from Clovis. We will see a lot of different personnel in the backfield for Sam Houston without their two leading running backs. Swing it to the outside, dropped immediately. Scalark makes the tackle on Malik Phillips, but Scalark comes up for a tackle for loss on first down.
Well, this is all Noah Smith. Keep your eyes on number 6. After he fakes the run, he throws it out there, and it's a nice tackle by B.J. Scalark, but Noah Smith there, that's his guy that he's responsible. There he is. You got to block that guy, and just doesn't get there. And BJ then is able to make a play in the backfield.
On 2nd and 12, motion out, empty backfield, design run for Shoemaker. He takes the hit, dives forward to the 50 to bring up third down for Sam Houston. Rouser comes up to make the stop on Shoemaker.
And we're seeing more and more of this from offensive coordinator Brad Cornelson for Sam Houston, running with Keegan Shoemaker with some design quarterback runs. He's shown to be impactful with his feet. Nice gain that time, putting them in the third and manageable situation.
With the cowbells ringing here in Las Cruces, New Mexico, it's Smith out of the backfield, who's immediately brought down. Another nice tackle, this one from Jordan Vincent, the strong safety, who gets his first career start tonight and already impactful for New Mexico State.
Oh man, they love this kid, Jordan Vincent. This is a nice read. This is meant to go to the running back on that rail route. And talking to defensive coordinator Coach Dreiling last night, he said, this kid makes no mistakes. He makes every tackle, and you saw an example of it right there.
Sam Houston punts again. 2 drives, 2 punts. This one will sail into the end zone for a touchback. So New Mexico State with a 7-0 lead gets the football next here in Las Cruces. Robert, we talked about New Mexico State's big play offense before kickoff, and on the opening drive, 5 plays of 15+, both through the air and on the ground for the Aggies.
Yeah, this is going to be key for Sam Houston's defense to keep them in the ball game. Have to limit those explosive plays, but tough when you're going up against a guy like Diego Pavia who can do so many things from the pocket and with his feet.
Yards per rush, 6 yards per carry. Showed you the yards per completion, almost 17, which is 4th in the FBS, 2nd in Conference USA. Liberty in 1st place in CUSA. Jerry Kill said about this game, we'll see if we've turned the corner or not. Talking about this program and winning ways, thought this was a critical game for New Mexico State program-wise. Star Thomas gets the handoff on first down. Thomas across the 20.
And just to piggyback on that, Carter, you know, last year they surprised a lot of folks going to a bowl game, and, you know, seemingly the program has been turned around. And Coach Kill talked about it. He says, you know, this team, roster-wise, talent-wise, actually better than the one last year. It's just about putting it together, these guys coming along together and building that chemistry.
Pavia in his second season as New Mexico State's quarterback. Bearcats show pressure. Pavia play action. Pavia wide open, incomplete for another huge touchdown. This is Hudson into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. This one goes for 78 yards.
And again, the miscommunication in the secondary by Sam Houston leaves Trent Hudson wide open in the middle of the field. You cannot make these type of mistakes against Diego Pavia in this explosive New Mexico offense. There's nobody around him at all. And when you're playing against a team that you know wants to go deep, look at two guys guarding the wheel route right there. When you're playing against a team that wants to go deep, you have to stay back and keep things in front of you.
Albertson's PAT makes it 14-0 New Mexico State. The Aggie offense firing tonight, 14-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $50 on the MS250 chainsaw. Real steel. Find yours.
All right, take us through the second Aggie touchdown of the night.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the corner and the safety right here. They're both going to go after this wide receiver on the wheel route, and just a miscommunication, run it, boom, and just leaves the wide receiver wide open in the middle of the field. Can't have that happen if you want to have an opportunity to win this ball game tonight.
Two impressive touchdown drives for New Mexico State. The first goes 11 plays, taking up 6.5 minutes. The second New Mexico State drive, 2 plays, 52 seconds. And as you pointed out before the game, Robert, this New Mexico State offense, the big play, it has certainly come up tonight with now 6 plays of 15 plus.
This is one of the more explosive offenses in the country, and I mentioned how their goal each game, they want to get 10. When I saw that, I thought that was too much. I said 10 explosive plays in a game, but when you have the type of offense that they have the confidence to do it, and they're doing it again tonight.
Play action on first down. Shoemaker tosses complete. That's Malik Phillips across the 35, across the 40. Here's a flag as he gets to the 47. We'll check a consequential flag. See if it comes back for Sam Houston.
I think you're going to get a holding penalty on Noah Smith, number 6 there after the catch.
Holding. Offense, number 19. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Second down.
Couldn't get a clear indication of the number there, but these are the type of penalties you can't have if you're Sam Houston. You're playing against a team that can score points quickly, and it's going to be important for Sam Houston to be able to sustain drives, not play behind the sticks, to put themselves in position to score touchdowns.
After the holding penalty, 1st and 14. Hard count. Weaver again in the backfield.
Important for Sam Houston here, don't panic, right? You can't get it all in one play.
Complete on the edge. Breaking a tackle and getting to the 29-yard line is Simeon Evans, the Army transfer. Well, Sam Houston statistically one of the worst offenses in the FBS, but the good news is it has been better in the last two.
It really has, and if you look at their last two games, 2 weeks ago against Jacksonville State, 435 yards of total offense. Last week, 327, so they are trending up.
Complete to Evans again on the edge. This time the Aggies rally to drop him for a loss, led by Tyler Martinez.
Now, one of the most successful plays that they've had in this ball game was the first pass of the game. They hit Alvante Woodard on an inside breaking route, coming across the middle. That's been their biggest play of the game so far. I looked them to attack that part of the field again here in this third down situation.
Winning seconds of a first quarter dominated by New Mexico State. 3rd and 7, Shoemaker flushed out, Shoemaker chased, and he just has to dump it into the sideline on 3rd and 7. It's a 3 and out for the Sam Houston offense to close out a first. New Mexico State 14-0 on the scoreboard, 3 tackles for loss for the defense. Pavia has 1 on the ground and 1 through the air. 14-0 New Mexico State at the end of the first quarter. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico. Robert Turbin back in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Jaden Cardell's punt. Brady fields it inside the 35, and Brady loses the football. Are the Aggies back on top? That could be anybody's football at the bottom of the pile. A flag in addition.
Still not clear on who recovered this ball here.
I still haven't gotten the signal as to whose football it is.
First down.
And it was pretty nasty. Elias Escobar is the player who is still down for Sam Houston.
Going that way.
So, Aggie football after the fumble by Brady.
Well, a heck of a play here by Sam Houston, punching that ball out right there and unable to recover it, but you're going to see a little bit of hand fighting going on at the bottom. There it is right there, the punch by Trey Fields. Nice job getting that ball out. Unfortunate they're unable to recover it. These are the extra possessions Sam Houston is going to need in this ball game, but you'll see a little hand fighting going on and getting the penalty there for New Mexico State.
Escobar needs help getting back to the Sam Houston sideline. The penalty brings it back to the 29. But Sam Houston needs a stop. They have failed to slow down this New Mexico State big play offense through the first half.
Here's the right side of your screen, 13. Yeah, just pulling him by the face mask, and that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct every time.
Diego Pavia 5 for 5 passing, make it 6 for 6, complete on the edge. David makes the grab. So look at the yards per rush and yards per completion so far in this game. They've actually improved on the numbers they had coming in.
Yeah, you'll see New Mexico State up to the line of scrimmage. Not normally an up-tempo team, but certainly feel like they have the advantage over Sam Houston's defense by playing this type of scheme.
Pavia pulls it down on 2nd and 4. Another big run for Pavia across the 50-yard line, inside the 30. Finally steps out of bounds at the 25. Pavia gets another big one on the ground, an explosive play number 6 for New Mexico State.
And just an excellent read. Nice setup by New Mexico State here, spreading out the defense, going 5 wide. And then Pavia able, look at the middle of the field right here. There's no one here in the middle. And he just recognizes that, finds a lane, takes it himself and is able to get another explosive play for this offense.
Gain of 40, giving him 82 rushing yards already. Star Thomas in the backfield, fake it to him. Here's Stowers. Stowers looking to throw downfield. He can tuck it. He can run as well. Stowers inside the 15-yard line. Another gain of 10 plus as Stowers pulls it down.
So many athletes, so many different weapons for this New Mexico State offense. Really makes it hard to defend. And if you're a defensive player for Sam Houston, as you see offensive lineman there get away with a hold, you have to decide who to guard, and you choose one guy, the other guy's going to beat you. And that time, Eli Stowers wanted to throw the football, but takes it himself for another New Mexico State first down.
Tonight's Red Zone is brought to you by Verizon. 21 trips to the Red Zone this year, only 10 touchdowns. So room for improvement for this New Mexico State offense in the Red Zone. Pavia is going to keep it again, slips inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line on the designed run again for Diego Pavia.
And this offensive line now is really starting to overwhelm the defensive line early in this ball game. Not able to stay on their keys, and it can get frustrating for a defense when an offense is continuing to be able to run the football successfully like this.
Thomas in the backfield with Pavia on 2nd and 2. Stowers goes in motion. Pavia's going to pull it again. Spinning inside the 5, driven back, but that's enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal, New Mexico State.
Sam Houston, one of the rare stops so far for this defense, and looked like he had a lane right there to the left. Good job by Jalen Phillips, number 10, getting to the ball carrier that time and making the tackle. Under center here, rare for New Mexico State.
Pavia hands off to Star Thomas, who gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it on 1st and goal. Worth repeating about this Sam Houston defense. I mean, this is a defense that has played well despite the 0-5 record.
They really have, but their Achilles heel is actually quarterbacks who have the ability to utilize their feet the way that Diego Pavia does, and a little bit surprised by that call there, lining up an I formation. That's actually advantage Sam Houston. They want to play tight football. They struggle when you spread them out. Let's see if they get back to it here on this play.
Back to the gun on 2nd and goal. Fake it, toss it, incomplete. Looking for defensive holding, but Whitford is not going to get the flag. The tight end, Tomas Whitford, the intended receiver.
So this is called an RPO, a run-pass option, where he can either give the ball to his runner, the running back there, or pull it and throw it to his target. That time, he was looking for his tight end, number 85, Tomas Whitford, and just overshot him there. Would have been another easy score, but good job there by Sam Houston being able to disrupt the timing.
On 3rd and goal, Pavia to the air again. Fade, knocked away, incomplete. Intended for David. Armstead there in coverage. And after the 40-yard run, sets up the Aggies in the red zone. It's going to be a field goal attempt.
Man, look what Davion Armstead does here. Very smart play. See him push the wide receiver there. So even if he comes down with the football, which he does, he comes down out of bounds, disrupting his ability to get 1 foot down into the end zone. Intelligent play, forcing him to kick a field goal.
23-yard field goal coming from Albertson. It is good, and New Mexico State has a 17-0 lead. So Sam Houston at least keeps the Aggies out of the end zone, but New Mexico State 17-0. The game for the New Mexico State defense, and they finally got a pair of interceptions.
Yeah, they were all over it last week, and was a big emphasis for them getting a takeaway. In fact, got 2 of them. And talking to Coach Dreiling and Coach Kill about it, they said They come in bunches, takeaways. Once you get one, you find a way to get another, and they're hoping to get some more tonight. Important drive here for Sam Houston.
Shoemaker fakes it to Jordan Yates. Winds up now. Shoemaker's going to pull it down and run himself. Tripped up as he gets across the 30-yard line. Looking for the deep ball to Malik Smith, but Shoemaker pulls it down.
I like the call. I mean, Sam Houston can't be afraid to take shots down the field, and as long as you give Keegan Shoemaker protection, he can deliver a nice, accurate football there, but nice decision, tucking the ball down and running it himself to get some yardage that time.
On 2nd and 3, Yates takes it. Stood up and driven back. Yates goes maybe a gain of 1. Tyler Martinez with another nice stop to bring up 3rd down.
And a critical 3rd down here. They don't want to go 3 and out again. And you're gonna want to lean on your playmakers here in this situation. We've seen Noah Smith with a catch. We've seen him with a carry on a sweep play around the edge. Alvante Woodard's been a little bit quiet since his first reception. Those are the 2 guys that can make plays for you on 3rd down.
0 for 3 on 3rd down. Shoemaker to throw on 3rd and 2. It is caught. Smith has the grab. 1st down, Sam Houston. Going to Noah Smith on 3rd and 2. There is a flag on the play.
Holding. Defense, number 35. 10-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
2 ways to move the chains. That's Martinez, who's played well for New Mexico State, but gets the defensive holding here.
Nice execution that time by Sam Houston. Keegan Shoemaker holding tough in the pocket and delivering a nice, accurate football, and then Noah Smith on the other side of it making a tough catch with the defender all over him and converting the 1st down.
A critical drive for Sam Houston, down 17-0 for an offense that has struggled through the first 5 games of their FBS tenure. Shoemaker on the roll on 1st down. All the way to the sideline, tries to tuck it, gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage. Give him a gain of 1 maybe on 1st down.
Yeah, they like.
On 2nd and 8, Shoemaker to Murdaugh out of the backfield. Nice block on the edge, but the Aggies rally to the football again. Kirkland makes the stop. Devlin Kirkland, the senior out of Holmes Community College, seeing some reps tonight for New Mexico State.
Well, this is a nice play design, and it's designed to get the runner to the outside. You see number 89, Elijah Sohn, have outside leverage on the block. That's a misread there by number 26. You want to get to the sideline if you can, and he had it there and would have converted for a 1st down.
Sam Houston converted on its last 3rd down, 1st conversion of the night. Play clock winding down on 3rd and 3. Did they get it off?
Looks like they got the timeout.
First charge timeout, Sam Houston State.
So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Bearcats. Trying for their 2nd 3rd down conversion of the night. Shoemaker tries to get to the outside edge. Shoemaker across the 50. He's chased down by Paletti. Buda Paletti gets him from behind to bring up 4th down.
And Shoemaker that time made his decision, I thought, a little bit too quickly. Could have stayed in the pocket there. And as he's rolling out to his right, he had a receiver coming back down towards him. Could have converted for a 1st down there, but nonetheless, it's 4th down now. New Mexico State likely to bring some pressure. They call timeout, looks like.
First charge timeout, New Mexico State. 30 seconds.
So Sam Houston crosses the 50, 4th and 2. You like the decision to go for it here?
I like the choice here. Second quarter offensively, and it's important for you to at least get something going points-wise if you're Sam Houston. Have to be intelligent about this ball, about this call right here.
We talked about Sam Houston's offensive struggles, most of it in the ground game. That's the season total through 5+ games now. Only 334 rushing yards on the season, second fewest in the nation.
And that makes things really tough, puts a lot of pressure on Keegan Shoemaker, the quarterback. You're not able to utilize play action and open up some things for you down the field. But here's the situation. 4th down, Noah Smith, Alvante Woodard. These are the guys.
On 4th and 2. Over the middle, complete, right at the sticks. And just short. It's Woodard. He is drilled as soon as he grabs it. He appears to be short. And it will be New Mexico State football as the Aggies get the stop on 4th down.
And New Mexico State in a zone coverage that time, waiting for Woodard to come across the middle. Anytime you're in a 4th down situation like this, you want to try to run your route at the sticks. A little shallow here by Woodard. That's a 1-yard route there that he's running, and I'm sure he's getting coached up on the sideline like, hey, in a 4th down situation, you want to get to the sticks. But nice play, number 13, Miles Rouser. We've said his name a bunch of times tonight, making plays all over the field on defense.
So Diego Pavia in the offense takes over just this side of the 50. Pavia hit as he throws. Another deep ball, incomplete. Just misses Cordell David as Pavia was hit as he was looking long for David.
And he had him again. Got behind this defense, but credit Sam Houston that time, getting some pressure on Diego Pavia. Haven't seen that much tonight, and disrupting there the accuracy of that football.
Sam Houston trying to get its first stop of the night. It has been New Mexico State 3 drives, 3 scoring drives. There's an injured Aggie, the left tackle Pete, needing help to get off the field for New Mexico State. 17-0 Aggies. Before kickoff, Diego Pavia, the dual threat quarterback for New Mexico State, already 94 rushing yards in the game. He has been big play offense, both running and throwing the football.
Yeah, there's a reason why he leads this team both in rushing and passing. He's the centerpiece of this offense, and he's got it on full display tonight.
Pavia 94 rushing yards, 130 passing yards. A touchdown in both, including the 78-yard TD strike to Trent Hudson. Aggies have 2nd and 10 after using their first timeout. Pavia's going to pull it again. Pavia inside the 45, across the 40-yard line. Over 100 rushing yards in the game in the first half for Pavia. Williams makes a stop. That's a gain of 13.
Once again, just a little hitch in his step. Looked like he's going to throw the football, then pulls it down and takes it himself. Sam Houston to designate a player to Pavia if they want to have a chance to slow him down in the run game.
Matthew Arribasala is down for Sam Houston. Saw Shiaz Pete go out of the game for New Mexico State, the big left tackle for the Aggies. So they go from Pete, who is by all accounts their best offensive lineman, to a true freshman, Caden Stanton. And now Sam Houston is down its big man in the middle, Matthew Arribasala.
Well, both key players for this ball club, and talking to Jerry Kill on the New Mexico side of it, caught Pete Shiaz, the best offensive lineman by far on this ball club. 6'8", 320 pounds. Those are the kind of offensive linemen I loved having on my team as a running back.
You can run behind 6'8", 320, huh?
All day long. And so can Diego Pavia. 107 rush yards tonight. You see it right there. And looking to take advantage of more opportunities here.
His career high is 125. He might get into the first half. Pavia pulls it. Time to throw again to the outside, complete. Going up to get it, Jonathan Brady. He takes a pop when he brings it down, but
up there, and nice job catching the football at its highest point, twisting in the air. And could have been a targeting call there. I like the no call. Nonetheless, good job by Jonathan Brady holding on to the football, convert for another first down.
Gain of 26. First and 10 from inside the 15. Fake it to Star Thomas, give it to Star Thomas inside the 10. Thomas ridden out of bounds at the 9. Weaver on the stop.
Yeah, and it's just really tough on these inside linebackers. You see Trevor Williams playing in the box and just a little late getting to Star Thomas. You love his relentless pursuit, but you know there's a danger of Diego Pavia pulling it and running down the middle of the defense there, and just hard offense to defend.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
Second charge timeout, Sam Houston State. 30 seconds.
Bearcats desperately trying to get a stop, down 17-0 here with 4:49 before the half. Carter Blackburn, Robert Turbin back from Las Cruces, New Mexico with our producer Tim Sullivan, director Steve Turnberger, our entire CBS Sports Network crew. We expected Sam Houston to hang with New Mexico State, but the Aggies have been too much. A 17-0 start, looking to add to it.
Just haven't been on the same page defensively, and I think that was part of why Coach Keeler called this timeout. And they're not reading the keys the way that they've been coached up, and you make a mistake against this offense, they're going to take advantage of it.
Pavia fakes it, tosses incomplete. Aggies out of sync on that one, looking for Jonathan Brady on the RPO, brings up 3rd and 5.
Well, we saw on the last possession, New Mexico State get into this goal line situation, and Sam Houston then able to hold their own and come up with the stop. And so far, a little bit of contact there, but able to disrupt the timing once again in this situation.
Marcus Crosby there in coverage to force 3rd and 5. Handoff on the edge. Out of bounds, Jones looks just short of the first down as Jordan Morris forces him out. Here comes a flag as the Aggies and Bearcats get tangled up after the play.
Well, if this is against Sam Houston, this is certainly not something you want after apparently getting a stop there on 3rd down. The last thing you want to do is give New Mexico State extra opportunities.
After the play, personal foul, number 66, offense. 15-yard penalty, 4th down.
It's on Louis Canepa, the right guard tonight for New Mexico State. So Sam Houston, fortunate that this one goes against New Mexico State. And that's what gets the penalty. There's plenty of pushing and shoving, but that's what gets the penalty on Canepa.
Yeah, nice job that time. Not reacting. Could have called it on Akeem Smith as well for pushing him after the play, but that time Sam Houston showing the discipline, and you see Coach Casey Keeler talking to Akeem Smith, who they call Meatball, one of the leaders of this defensive line, just telling him, hey, listen, I know you're protecting your teammate, but be careful in that situation.
38-yard field goal coming from Ethan Albertson, one of the best kickers in New Mexico State football history. The 38-yard attempt from Albertson is good. Second made field goal of the night for Albertson. New Mexico State has a 20-0 lead on Sam Houston. Can the Bearcats get anything going here in Las Cruces? Albertson has 2 made field goals, and the Aggies are up 20-0. 20 points on the board for New Mexico State, but the Aggie defense is shutting out Sam Houston so far in this game. 3 tackles for loss for an aggressive New Mexico State defense.
And Sam Houston has just not been able to find really any space. And we talked to Coach Dreiling, defensive coordinator for Sam Houston, New Mexico State last night, about the core values of this defense: relentless pursuit, fundamentals and technique, and do your job. And they're doing all of that at a high level tonight.
Albertson, after the 38-yard field goal, has the kickoff. It'll be a touchback to the 25. Look at the total yards in this game. The just domination by New Mexico State. 289 to only 93 thus far for Sam Houston.
And like I mentioned, New Mexico State defense been all over the place. Sam Houston hasn't been able to establish the run, as you see Coach Dreiling right there, defensive coordinator, high energy, passionate coach, and has loved just the development of this defense and how much they've grown and gotten better this season.
Shoemaker complete on first down. One of the best offensive plays of the night. Malik Phillips for Sam Houston. That's a gain of 18.
Malik Phillips that time just coming across the middle, able to find his target there on the left side of the offense. And again, Shoemaker does a pretty good job hanging in the pocket, finding his targets in space. Look out for a blitz coming here. There it is.
Right into the blitz. Call it a run blitz as they get the stop. It's Iniguez who gets the stop. Gabriel Iniguez from defensive tackle for the Aggies.
Able that time to fight off the offensive lineman there. Just beat Markendrick Beal, the left guard, with a swim move, and then able to get into a backfield for a tackle for loss.
The 4th tackle for loss by New Mexico State. So playing behind the chains again, 2nd and 11. Almost another tackle for loss, and now make it official. Jordan Vincent gets the tackle for loss, forcing 3rd and long. Malik Phillips is dropped on 2nd down. It's a loss of 11.
Well, they've been trying to run this screen play all day, and a little bit of a missed call that time. Number 15 holding the blocker, but New Mexico State just all over these quick passes by Sam Houston.
Forcing 3rd and 21. Shoemaker complete, well short of the sticks. New Mexico State wraps up to get the stop. Evans with the grab. And Andre Selden there with the tackle to bring up 4th down. New Mexico State's defense playing very well.
2nd charge timeout, New Mexico State, 30 seconds.
You know, ask Coach Jerry Kill.
Let's reset the game clock to 2:26, 2:26.
And defensive coordinator Coach Dreiling, as you see him there, you know, what advantages do you feel like you have against Sam Houston coming into this ball game, Carter? And he mentioned, hey, if we can make them try to drive the football down the field, we feel like eventually they're going to make a mistake. And they've struggled with that this season. Sam Houston putting together long drives, and we're seeing it again tonight.
Only 27 rushing yards allowed by the New Mexico State defense. Now, here's where we point out where Sam Houston is so banged up at running back. They're without Urbachik and Gentry, so you're down to at least your 3rd string running back for Sam Houston. So there's very little run game for the Bearcats, and the Aggies have taken advantage.
Yeah, they've even had to go and grab some defensive players and put them on offense to then play running back. So it's been a struggle for them identifying a guy that they can put back there consistently after suffering those injuries.
Cardell punts it away on 4th down. Brady is back. Good punt. Brady backing up inside the 15. Slips away across the 20. Chance at a return here for Brady. Flag is down as Brady crosses the 50, inside the 30, inside the 20-yard line. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Now we'll see if it stands with the flag on the play.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. You get a player taking off his helmet on the field.
For now, an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown for Jonathan Brady.
Holding. Number 9 on the return team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Bringing it all back. Still an electric return by Brady, but it comes back.
Well, he's their number 1 playmaker, but Sam Houston here dodging a bullet that time. Let's take a look. You see right there, number 45 just grabbing the jersey, hands on the outside, and anytime you're blocking someone, the technique is always to have your hands inside the person you're blocking, and anytime they're on the outside there on the shoulder pad, it's going to be a holding call for the referees.
Quincy Davis called for the hold, bringing the punt return back. Jerry Kill is not pleased.
Not happy about that at all, nor should he be. Taking away a touchdown, and now you're going to have to drive down the field.
From inside the 10, Pavia hands off. Watkins on the edge. Watkins across the 25, averaging 13 yards a carry. Monte Watkins. This one goes for 17. Coming up, we'll send you to the studio for the Verizon Halftime Report. Under 2 minutes left in a first half dominated by New Mexico State. 20-0 Aggies on the winless Sam Houston Bearcats. Motion on first down. Loose football again. Aggies get back on top of it. Watkins with the grab.
Third and final charge timeout of the half. New Mexico State, 30 seconds.
Timeout Aggies.
Please reset the game clock to 1:34. Please reset the game clock to 1:34. Thank you.
Nice job that time. Number 22, Jaden Scott, putting his helmet right on the football and getting it to come out, but Mexico State again recovering, keeping the ball, keeping possession, but Sam Houston gonna have to find a way to take advantage of these opportunities. When the ball's on the ground, they have an opportunity to intercept it, they get it in their hands. They're gonna have to secure those and create extra possessions and good field position for their offense, who's struggling right now.
In the 3 losses this season for New Mexico State, they have lost the turnover margin in all 3 games. Well, the Aggies have avoided a turnover so far tonight. Out of the 3rd and final timeout, Pavia and the Aggies have 2nd and 4. Fake it to Watkins, batted down, in the air, incomplete.
And I'll tell you what, Carter, Diego Pavia is happy that that ball was batted down, because Trevor Williams, you'll see him as we see number 19 there.
I believe it's 18, Isaiah Nixon.
18, Isaiah Nixon, get his paws up, but look at Trevor Williams right there, boom. He's got that screen read like a book. Would have been an INT. Interception.
So 3rd and 4, Sam Houston trying to get it back before the end of the half. Pavia on the run. It is complete. Brady has the grab, and that's a first down, New Mexico State, keeping the football away from Sam Houston. with 1:24 to go in the half.
Jonathan Brady now starting to really get involved in this offense. Leading receiver, favorite target in clutch moments, and right there converting on the 3rd down.
Pavia looking to throw on 1st down. On the roll. Ooh, incomplete. Tried to force it in. Incomplete, intended for Bellamy with his first target of the night. DeCarrick Hobbs in coverage.
That time, Diego Pavia trying to thread the needle on the sideline. But good coverage and nice job forcing the 2nd down. Kill is not happy with the referees tonight.
Remember, this drive started after an punt return for a touchdown was called back. Pavia airs it out on 2nd down. Going up to make the grab is Hudson. Holds it in. That's a catch and another explosive play for New Mexico State. Trent Hudson, who had the 78-yard touchdown grab earlier, comes up with another big one. This one goes for 38 for the Aggies.
Trent Hudson, 6'3", 180. They feel confident in him with those 50-50 balls, and actually nice coverage there by Jordan Morris. He's there step for step with him, but that time,
The previous play is under review.
that time, Trent Hudson there just too good, and clearly to me looks like has a foot down as they challenge this play. See the referee right there, he saw it the whole way.
You can understand why the replay booth wants to take another look at this one, but the looks we see from Hudson.
There's the catch, there's the right foot down, and he still has control of the football to me. Maybe that's what they're looking at. Does he complete the catch all the way through, or does he lose possession as he's going out of bounds? But the ball is allowed to move slightly, Carter, as long as you still have control, and to me, that looks like pretty good control of the football as he's going down to the ground.
That looks like a pretty good example of ball moving but still maintaining control.
Absolutely.
And this is a big one because New Mexico State, with that 38-yard completion, gets into field goal range for Albertson. You're already in field goal range after the catch, so still with 1:12, you're playing essentially with house money.
Yeah. And
take some shots.
Yeah, yeah. And for New Mexico State, I mean, let's take another look at it. Boom, there's a catch, right foot, and does he have it? To me, he still has control as he's twisting and falling down to the ground right there. That's a big-time ball catch by Trent Hudson.
The ruling on the field of the catch stands. 1st down.
Second big one of the night for Trent Hudson.
Yeah. Came into this game, 13 catches, 209 yards, 3 touchdowns, and just another weapon in that receiving core for this dynamic New Mexico State offense.
So now Pavia and the Aggies within the field goal range for Ethan Albertson. Out of timeouts, but the offense set up nicely for New Mexico State to try and extend the 20-0 lead.
They got that 5 wide again. Watch Diego Pavia on the quarterback run.
Fake it, Pavia, heavy pressure coming, so he dumps it. Watkins complete, but for a incomplete rather. That's a break, as Watkins, it would have been a loss on the completion, so incomplete pass to give it 2nd and 10.
Sam Houston bringing some pressure that time off the edge. Not a huge blitzing team, but they're going to have to take some chances, I believe, in this football game to try to make Diago Pavia uncomfortable like they did on that first down play.
Stowers in at wide receiver in the slot. Pavia on 2nd and 10. One right at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 18 for Eli Stowers.
I think they're going to be looking at a targeting call here on number 4, Isaiah Downs. We'll see.
Personal foul, targeting, defense, number 4. Previous play is under review.
Just as you said, Robert, here's the targeting call on Isaiah Downs.
And this is one of those tough ones, Carter, because look at him turn his shoulder. You see him turn his shoulder there late. And all he's trying to do there is obviously disrupt the receiver from the football, but just unfortunate that time that his helmet connects first. And see, because he's not launching with the crown of his head. You see him turning to the right, trying to lead with his left shoulder that time, but the contact happens with his helmet first, and I think that's what they're going to be looking at, and it just may be unfortunate that this call may stand and he could be out the game.
Clearly to the head or neck area, and even though, as you said, Downs was trying to get the helmet out of the way, the contact is clear.
Pretty clear on that one, but we'll see what they decide. 17 tackles on the season from my neck of the woods. Went to San Mateo Community College, junior college, I should say.
But you see the lowering of the head before attacking clearly from Isaiah Downs there.
Yeah.
Stowers has the football, so not a defenseless receiver.
Yeah, and it's tough. I mean, look at the football. I mean, it's almost out. Great job by Eli Stowers keeping his concentration on the ball, but if he breaks up that pass, that's a great play by Isaiah Downs.
We saw one targeting penalty called against Miles Rouser overturned, benefiting New Mexico State. Now we'll see if this one stands for Downs or whether it's overturned. Question is whether
I can see them overturn this one because, again, he's trying to use his left shoulder there to break up the pass. It's just that his helmet connects first. So we'll see what they decide here. Wouldn't be surprised either way.
After review, there's no foul for targeting. Result of the play is 1st and goal.
Okay.
Downs gets to stay in the game.
Nice. Nice job. We'll see it one more time, and boom, look. He's trying to, see, he's not using the crown of his helmet, right? And I think that is one of the critical differences in a targeting penalty. And I like that the referees recognize that and are able to keep him in the football game.
So wind the clock, 1st and goal, New Mexico State. 2 trips to the red zone, 2 field goals for the Aggies. Fake it to Watkins, toss it incomplete. Looking for David, there's the flag. A whole lot of contact. Caleb Weaver tangled up with David.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see here is the corner holding down to the arms of the receiver.
Pass interference, defense, 23. Ball placed at the 2-yard line, down.
DeCarrick Hicks draws the defensive hold.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Got his hand wrapped around him, and look at him holding the receiver there on his shoulder. It's not much, but as the receiver is trying to go up for the ball, I think that contact just interrupts it there.
1st and goal. Pavia under center. Fake the toss. Pavia on the roll. Incomplete. Dropped at the goal line by Star Thomas. A walk-in touchdown for Star Thomas. Dropped.
And A great play design that time by offensive coordinator Tim Beck. Fake the toss to the left. Sneak the fullback that time, Star Thomas, to the right side and just not able to haul it in. Normally a sure catch. In fact, he's the leading receiver in the running back position.
Under center again on 2nd and goal. Again, fake the handoff. Pavia on the roll with a flag down. Pavia dumps it off to make it 2nd down. And now we check another flag.
You're going to get a holding penalty from Star Thomas that time.
Holding. Offense number 4. 10-yard penalty. So 2nd down.
Not a good sequence for Star Thomas.
He's going to reach out with his left arm here. And there it is. Boom on number 33. And here's a little bit more of a clear picture. Boom. Just slight, but enough for the referee to throw the flag. And we've seen it 2 drives in a row now. New Mexico State get inside the 20, inside the 10, and Sam Houston find a way to force them to kick a field goal. Let's see if they can do it again.
Three backs with Pavia. He's going to air it to the end zone again, off the fingertips of David and incomplete. Cardell David couldn't haul it in. Armstead in coverage for Sam Houston. 3rd and goal.
Davion Armstead, I mean, he saw this all the way from the beginning. He's looking at Diego Pavia really from the start of the play, knowing that he's going to throw that fade route there to Cordell David, and that time wasn't able to get his hands on the football, but be enough of a distraction for Cordell David not to haul that one in.
Jones, Thomas, Watkins, Pavia all in the backfield for New Mexico State. 3rd and goal, toss to the end zone. Hudson holds it in, touchdown. Aggies, the 2nd touchdown grab of the night for Trent Hudson. A 12-yard TD pass, Pavia to Trent Hudson on 3rd and goal. New Mexico State leads it 26-0.
Great job that time by Diego Pavia, again displaying the accuracy and precision from the pocket, finding just a small window inside and delivering the football on time and on target for another touchdown.
Albertson's PAT is good. Fire the cannon, ring the bell. It is all Aggies with 27 seconds to go in the half. 27-0 New Mexico State. It has been the big play offense doing it all night for New Mexico State. Hudson had the 78-yard grab and now has his 5th touchdown catch of the season.
And you're going to see these guys at the top on a one-on-one situation, and he's going to get inside leverage on the corner that time. Boom, and just break inside, and look at the accuracy. 3 defenders around the receiver, and Diego Pavia able to find just enough of a window to deliver the football for a nice touchdown. And I'll tell you what, Trent Hudson is having himself a ball game tonight.
Pavia's 2 touchdown passes, both to Hudson. Albertson's kickoff. Touchback to the 25. Let's take a look at tonight's Geico difference makers. Diego Pavia, completions to 6 different receivers, has 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. Certainly a difference maker for the Aggies tonight.
I mean, he's everything this offense. He's the quarterback you dream of having, Carter. He can do it all. I mean, and then the leadership aspect of it is something that we haven't even talked about yet. You see him hugging his teammates on the sidelines and high-fiving guys, and they love him a part of this program.
Shoemaker completes. Woodard with the grab. Across the 35, it'll be first down for Sam Houston. Clock stops temporarily inside of 2 minutes on the first down, gain of 13.
Sam Houston not mailing it in. They're going to attack this defense, see what they can get.
Shoemaker tosses complete. Looks like another first down, and it is. Malik Phillips with another grab.
If you run a play here, I'd spike it.
Spike it with 3 seconds. Again, Sam Houston does have one timeout, but they like to spike it and have one more shot on second down with 3 seconds left in the half. So it is all prevent right now for New Mexico State defensively.
Interesting that they didn't go with the timeout there to kind of gather the troops. But we'll see a Hail Mary opportunity here. See what they can get out of it.
Shoemaker, last play of the half, is a deep shot to the end zone. It is batted away and incomplete. So 27-0 New Mexico State on Sam Houston. An almost perfect offensive half for New Mexico State. The 2 trips into the red zone where they settled for field goals. The only blemish as the Aggies score on all 5 possessions of the first half. 3 total touchdowns for Diego Pavia. And it's a 27-0 lead for New Mexico State on Sam Houston. After these commercials, stay tuned for the Verizon Halftime Report. In Las Cruces, New Mexico, the Aggies doing some celebrating at the half, up 27-0. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico. The kickoff from Pavon will trickle out the back of the end zone, touchback. New Mexico State gets it at the 25-yard line. Pavia 230 passing yards, 107 yards rushing in the game. 3 total touchdowns. Looks like there is an injured Bearcat on the kickoff. Can't see a number, so don't want to speculate. Trey Mappy. Help to the Sam Houston sideline. Of New Mexico State's 380 yards in the game, Pavia responsible for 337 total offense thus far in the game.
He is the offense, Carter. That's basically what that stat says, and he's been in full control, and he's going to be looking to take advantage of more opportunities here in the second half. But see what kind of adjustments Sam Houston and this defense can make.
Monte Watkins in the backfield with Pavia on 1st and 10. Motions out, Pavia keeps it. Shaking his way across the 30, takes a big pop and keeps on trucking. Pavia wrestled out of bounds. He actually went backwards after taking the initial hit. Isaiah Downs gets the tackle out of bounds. But Pavia still makes a tough 4 yards on 1st down.
And he's a tough ball player. We talked to offensive coordinator Tim Beck about Diego Pavia and some of his attributes, and the first thing he mentioned was his toughness. He's not afraid to take on any tacklers, and saw an example of it right there.
The high school state wrestling champion in the state of New Mexico when he was at Volcano Vista High School in Albuquerque. Went to New Mexico Military Institute. Star Thomas dropped by Trevor Williams on 2nd down. No gain, it's 3rd and 6.
Haven't called Trevor Williams' name much tonight, but he is the leading tackler of this defense, the captain, 4-time captain as a matter of fact, and hasn't had the impact that we normally see from him. But hey, new half, new game, and see if he can step up and make some big plays here.
Bearcats looking for their first stop in this game. Pressure coming on 3rd and 6. Pavia delivers first down across the 35-yard line. Bryce Childress picks up the first down. The 4th third down conversion for New Mexico State, and the Bearcats fail to get off the field. That's a gain of 10.
And this time Pavia standing strong in the pocket and just throwing another accurate ball on time to convert another first down. Nice blocking up front, allowing him the time to deliver that football against blitz, and a nice conversion.
Motion the tight end Whitford. Star Thomas gets the first down carry. Gets maybe 2 on first down. Williams on the stop.
New Mexico State, not really a conservative type of mindset offensively, but I look for them to prioritize the run game with their backs in this half. Try to bleed the clock, but don't be mistaken, they will still take their shots down the field.
Mentioned again, 11 plays to 15 plus in the first half. Play action, Pavia pressured. Pavia takes the sack. Finished off at the 35-yard line. Nixon and Trevor Williams combine on the sack. Pavia takes a big blow. It's 3rd and long.
Well, Isaiah Nixon comes around the left edge of the defense there and finally able to put some pressure on Diego Pavia, and then boom, Trevor Williams comes in there and cleans it up. Talked about how we haven't said Trevor Williams' names a lot in this football game. See if he can have a big second half, and so far, nice tackle and getting in on the sack.
First sack of the game for Sam Houston. On 3rd and 13, Pavia's going to keep it himself, and Pavia's wrapped up. Williams in on the stop again, along with Chris Murray. So Sam Houston finally gets a stop.
Yeah, you like this if you're head coach Casey Keeler and defensive coordinator Joe Morris. Team that's continuing to fight. Gave up a first down there in that first series, but able to stand strong there.
Bearcats going for the block. They back off. Smith will call for the fair catch and grab it at the 16-yard line. 27-0 New Mexico State. Can Keegan Shoemaker and the offense finally get something rolling for the Bearcats? It is a proud winning tradition of Sam Houston football. 3 FCS championship games, including the COVID year national championship in 2021. They also won an NAIA state title, national title rather. Casey Keeler also won a national championship at Delaware. So the only FCS coach to win national championships at 2 different schools is alma mater Delaware and Sam Houston. But the transition to FBS in year 1, the Bearcats still seeking their first FBS win.
Well, he's got 25 total FCS playoff wins in his career, which is the most all time. So he does know how to win football games.
Shoemaker takes a big hit from Alpiu, the middle linebacker. Sone Alpiu, the redshirt freshman, drops Shoemaker.
This is what we haven't seen much from Sam Houston, especially after the first quarter. Motion, right? Getting the ball to your playmakers on the sweep play. They've gotten away from that. Like to see them get back to it here in the second half.
Shoemaker on 2nd and 10, pressured as he throws, deep ball. It is incomplete. Just overshooting Simeon Evans, the Army transfer, to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is a good play call by offensive coordinator Brad Cornelson, taking a shot, which brings up a critical 3rd down. But identify your playmakers, right? We haven't talked about Noah Smith. Where has he been? Alvante Woodard. Let's find him here on this 3rd down play.
Shoemaker lets it fly again, incomplete. This time intended for Noah Smith with Torrin Union in coverage.
And I thought that time number 15, Torrin Union, got away with a little bit of a grab there, but he's a versatile player. Comes in, he can play the nickel spot, he can play outside, and he missed the first 4 games this season, but they love the fact that he's been back, and ever since then, he's made a positive impact on this defense.
Torrin Union, the nephew of Gabriel Union. Jason Cardell on the punt, hits it at his own 5. Brady will let it hit out of bounds. Let's see where it goes out of bounds, around the 45-yard line. Either way, New Mexico State with good field position, already leading 27-0. CBS. Diego Pavia hands off on first down. Jamani Jones, the transfer from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, gets nothing on first down.
Once again, utilizing the running backs, trying to milk this clock. But if you're Sam Houston, you cannot fall asleep defensively, because New Mexico State, their DNA is to take shots down the field.
Pavia on second down will pull it. Pavia gets a seam, takes a big hit from Williams. Trevor Williams has laid some licks on Pavia, but still a gain of 8 yards on second down to bring up 3rd and short.
And I'll tell you right now, Pavia's feeling that one. Once again, you're going to get a fake sweep, and Pavia's going to keep it himself. That's what the read tells him to do, but Trevor Williams, here it is, right, boom, comes in and makes a lick on Diego Pavia that time, and it's a nice tackle.
Javon Leon is hobbling out of the game for Sam Houston for the 2nd time tonight. Returned after being injured in the first half. Well, Trevor Williams, 9 tackles so far tonight, coming off a 10-tackle game versus Liberty when Sam Houston took undefeated Liberty down to the final seconds of that game. So
he's the heart and soul of this defense. They need to play from him right here on this 3rd down.
Pavia on 3rd and 2, gonna keep it again. Hit from behind again. The Jaden Phillips leads the way for the Sam Houston defense on 3rd down to force 4th and 3. It's a tackle for loss for Jaden Phillips.
This time, Sam Houston not fooled by the fake. Normally, you'll see Pavia fake to the running back and go the opposite way. This time, he decided to go the same direction, and Sam Houston was all over that one that time.
Amon Allen is back. Haynes punts. Allen fair catch inside the 10. So, Sam Houston has stopped New Mexico State twice in the second half after the perfect offensive first half for the Aggies. Still lead at 27-0. After a 1-4 start, they rallied for a bowl win last year as Shoemakers chased on second down. Just dumps it to the sideline, 3rd and 10 coming. There is a flag down.
Came in late that time. Curious to see what they decide here.
There's no foul for an ineligible receiver downfield. There's no foul for an ineligible receiver downfield. The quarterback was legally throwing the ball away. No foul for a legal, ineligible receiver downfield. The quarterback was legally throwing the ball away.
Got it.
Sam Houston, early in this football game, they ran a lot of screen passes, which is quarterback takes a snap, boom, throws it to the outside quick, and the other receivers are responsible for blocking in front, and New Mexico State has been all over that play, playing aggressively, fake it, and throw the ball to one of the blockers down the field.
Shoemaker from his own goal line, incomplete on 3rd and 10 on a dangerous pass. Left it high for the tight end Sohn. So Sam Houston will have to punt from its own end zone.
2 drops that time on that drive. Had the drop on first down, and here's another drop here on third down. And yeah, you got to reach for it, but as a ball player, you understand if you're playing a skill position, if the ball hits your hands, that's yours. You got to catch it, and Elijah Jones got to haul that one in.
Cardell's punt backs Brady up to the 40-yard line. Across the 45. Here comes another flag on the return from Brady. Had a 83-yard touchdown run nullified by a hold earlier. Now we'll check to see if this one's on the Aggies again.
Illegal block in the back. Number 20, return team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Well, penalties have been an issue tonight for New Mexico State, even with the 27-0 lead. 7 penalties, 80 yards. That's not playing clean football.
Certainly something that Coach Jerry Hunt is going to want to clean up after this ball game. A lot of them coming on special teams as well.
CBS Sports celebrates the contributions, achievements, and cultural impact of Hispanic and Latina communities during Hispanic Heritage Month. Diego Pavia and the New Mexico State offense takes over from the 35. Monte Watkins in the backfield. Bearcats bunched near the line, expecting the run. Ooh, so stepping up again to make the hit. That's Trevor Williams and Isaiah Nixon, who have been a stout combination for Sam Houston to get another tackle for loss for the Bearcats.
Yeah, they've certainly come into the second half. A little bit of different mindset, playing with a sense of urgency. This defense seems to be doing a better job communicating with one another, but we're not seeing the same offensive action either from New Mexico State. Once again, just trying to bleed this clock.
Pavia on 2nd and 12 on the roll. Good block by Watkins, gives Pavia time, but it's batted away incomplete. Intended for Stowers. Caleb Weaver knocks it away from Stowers to force 3rd and 12.
This is an excellent job here. Caleb Weaver reading the out-breaking route by number 7, Eli Stowers, and then breaking on the football and getting his left arm in there to break up the pass.
This is more what we expected from Sam Houston's defense, which, despite the winless record, has played well, including allowing Air Force only 13 points in Houston. The Falcons have been one of the most potent offenses in college football this year. Pavia chased. Pavia back at the 15, just dumps it to the sideline. Pavia harassed. Trey Fields, the closest to Pavia, as he dumps it away on 3rd down.
And once again, Isaiah Nixon providing pressure around that left side of the defense, the left edge there, and just making Diego Pavia uncomfortable, disrupting another pass play to force 4th down.
After New Mexico State didn't punt in the first half, 5 possessions, 5 scores. This is the 3rd time Haynes punts already in the second half. Blocked! Blocked at the 15-yard line, scooped up, and it'll be Bearcat football right around the 16. The Bearcats come after it and get the punt block off the foot of Haynes. Jadarius Brown gets the punt block for Sam Houston.
And Casey Keeler, he's looking like finally a play for our team. This special teams unit has really struggled for New Mexico State in this ball game, and you'll see it here. Boom. Looks like number 32, Jadarius Brown, coming in and blocking that punt, and what a huge play for Sam Houston. Haven't had an explosive play really all game long. Haven't had a short field like this all game long, and this is certainly something that this offense has to take advantage of in this situation.
Shoemaker trying to put Sam Houston on the board for the first time tonight. Hands off to Weaver. Weaver gets maybe 2 on first down. First red zone appearance for Sam Houston.
I'm not mad at that run call there. Haven't been effective in the run game, but haven't had an opportunity to really run the ball much in this ball game as well. Good job by Weaver making a little something out of nothing and getting a few yards.
Tonight's red zone brought to you by Verizon. Shoemaker on 2nd and 8. Flags down as Shoemaker completes for the touchdown. Sam Houston. Noah Smith holds it in. Now we'll check the flags. It stands now as a 16-yard touchdown pass from Shoemaker to Noah Smith.
Offside. Defense number 3. That penalty decline. Result of play is a touchdown.
Sam Houston gets the punt block, and now the touchdown from Shoemaker to Noah Smith to finally get on the board.
And they're going to go for 2 here, Carter, as we take a look at this replay. Shoemaker just going to laser this ball over 2 defenders, and Noah Smith making a great grab to get the touchdown there.
Smith goes in motion for the 2-point conversion. Heavy pressure coming from the Aggies. Picked up, the pass is incomplete. A failed 2-point conversion intended for Woodard. But Sam Houston is finally on the board. Take us through the touchdown pass for the Bearcats.
Yeah, all right, so here's Noah Smith lined up in the slot right there, boom. What's gonna happen is this defender is gonna jump off sides, which then makes this guy who's manned up on Noah Smith hesitate at the snap, which gives him just enough space to get behind the defense for the score. Here it is, jumps off sides, boom, he hesitates, look at that. And then Noah Smith is able to then get behind him for that touchdown. Nice read that time, and him and Keegan Shoemaker being on the same page. Look out for a surprise onside here.
Levon boots it deep. It'll be a touchback. New Mexico State gets it at the 25-yard line. Pavia nearing a career high in rushing yards in this game. 116 yards. His career high is 125. 2 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground.
And he's already, he's already surging as one of the program's all-time greats at quarterback. He's 3rd in rushing yards all-time by a QB for New Mexico State, and just continuing to climb the ladder as his career progresses.
Pavia on 1st and 10. Heavy pressure coming, complete. Stowers has it at the 25. Nice juke move as Stowers gets near the 30-yard line. Weaver makes the tackle.
Sam Houston in man coverage that time, and getting their target, Eli Stowers in the flat, making the defender have to run through some traffic there. That's how he's able to create that space and get some yards down the field.
Stowers, the Texas A&M transfer, state high jump champion at Denton Geyer High School. Pavia on the roll on 2nd and 6. Complete, goes right back to him. Stowers gets the first down, gets some yards after catch, muscling his way to the 45-yard line. Stowers picks up the first down and a gain of 16 on the completion from Pavia.
So they roll Pavia to the left, and Star Thomas is lead blocking there, number 4. Does a good job setting the edge for him, allowing him that space. Nice pitch and catch that time from Diego Pavia and Eli Stowers. Great hustle that time from Trevor Williams.
That's your quarterback room right there, Pavia and Stowers. Toss to Star Thomas on 1st and 10. Thomas Wrestled down by Trevor Williams, who's got double-digit tackles in this one.
And watch Trevor Williams on this play take on a block from Tomas Whitford, the tight end, get off of it and still make the tackle. He's been physical all night long, but particularly in this second half, has really stepped up his aggression and is making a lot of plays.
Stowers goes in motion on 2nd and 6. Pavia is going to keep it across midfield, diving to the 47-yard line. Williams makes the stop again.
He just keeps showing up time and time again. You love the resiliency. The stamina hasn't even come out of the game. Carter, it just shows how tough he is, but this is another big-time third down for the Sam Houston defense, and New Mexico now, they're trying to find their footing and get going in this second half.
Pavia tries to draw him off sides on 3rd and 3. Complete, oh, bobbled and incomplete. David had 2 hands on it. That's a drop on what should have been a first down for New Mexico State.
Don't see very many drops from New Mexico State. We've seen a couple of them tonight. One for a touchdown to Star Thomas, and here on a critical 3rd down to Cordell David, just doesn't look it in, and just a lack of concentration that time, forcing a punt and giving the ball back to Sam Houston.
4th straight punt for the Aggies. Last one was blocked. Haynes hits it at the 40. Amon Allen will let this one bounce inside the 15 and trickle out of bounds. Good punt from Zach Haynes. Gets it away this time inside the 15-yard line.
Well, here's what I'd like to see from Sam Houston offensively, and I talked about it a minute ago. They've run a lot of screens to the outside to the wide receiver. There's a counter off of that, Carter, where you fake the screen pass, and the inside receiver who's responsible for blocking pretends like he's going to block, and then boom, slips down the field for a deep pass. I think that's something that they should incorporate here into this second half to try to generate a big play.
119 passing yards for Shoemaker. A 1 touchdown pass to Noah Smith. Last time the Bearcats had it. Murdaugh in the backfield. He'll get the handoff on 1st down. Tough running across the 20-yard line. Give the Bearcats a little bit of space.
And going with the tempo offense here with just a little bit of time left in the 3rd quarter, back to the line of scrimmage.
Give it to him again. Murdaugh stood up this time, trying to fight his way for a 1st down, and he may have gotten it on the 2nd effort.
A nice 2nd effort that time by Adrian Murdaugh. Low center of gravity, hard to tackle runners like that. Boom, see him get the ball, start to his left, and look at it. Just kind of squats down, lunges forward, and gets the 1st down.
Play action. Shoemaker downfield and caught across the 50-yard line. It is Phillips who makes the grab. Noah Smith had a chance at the football, but Malik Phillips comes down with it for Sam Houston.
And a little bit of a miscommunication, but this is what running the football does. You're able to run the football, then they fake it to Adrian Murdaugh, and now they throw the ball down the field over the middle to 2 open targets, but one of them's able to finally catch it there.
Murdaugh on 1st down. Tough running inside the 35, inside the 30-yard line.
And where was this in the 1st half for Sam Houston? This running game now really starting to come alive in this 2nd half, and it's having a real positive impact on their ability to drive down the field.
46 yards on the last 2 plays for Sam Houston. That's going to lead to a defensive timeout for New Mexico State.
First charge timeout. New Mexico State. 30 seconds.
And how about that? How about this from Sam Houston? We talked about the message that Casey Keeler and this coaching staff presented to their football club all week long. And the message was what? Resiliency. All right, we're not giving up on anything despite the fact that we're 0-5. We're going to continue to fight. And you're talking about a team down 27-0 after the first half. To see the way that they're playing right now is really an indication of the type of coach that Casey Keeler is.
Offensive coordinator Brad Cornelson, who coached with Jerry Kill at Virginia Tech, getting more success in the ground game here in the second half. They had only 27 rushing yards in the first half.
Well, they're emphasizing it. That's the difference. They're making it a point that we want to run the football, and they're finding some success.
Tobias Weaver in at running back now for first down. Shoemaker on the roll. Shoemaker's going to pass incomplete, knocked away from the tight end Sohn. Deontay Glinton there in coverage.
Deontay all over Elijah Sohn that time, making it a very, very tough catch and not able to complete the pass that time. Here's where you take your shot to the end zone right here. You have some. Looks like they're moving the football.
On the re-spot. Bearcats get it in midfield. 60 yards on this drive after only 159 on the first 9 of the game for Sam Houston. Murdoch gets it in the backfield. Hit at the 30, gets a good push to get back to the line of scrimmage. Elliott and Kirkland on the stop.
And Murdoch, a fighter there, getting back to the line of scrimmage, but how about this defensive line? We got number 1, Devlin Kirkland shooting in there, slowing him down, and the rest of the guys to clean it up.
Looking for their first third down conversion. Shoemaker incomplete. Woodard trying to come back to the football. Instead, it's 4th and 10.
That time, Keegan Shoemaker just left it short. Didn't step into his pass that time to put enough on it to complete it. You see it right there, boom. He's open, just unable to get it to him that time, and Sam Houston gonna settle for a field goal here.
Sessom's trying to equal his long at 45. And it is no good. Holding the score at 27-6. A drive put together by Sam Houston, but no more points on the board. Despite the effort from the Bearcats, the missed field goal gives it right back to New Mexico State.
You know, Carter, I'm not totally convinced on that decision right there. That's why I'm like, just deciding to go for a field goal. I know it's 4th and 10. It's a long way to go, but you've been able to find a little bit of success here in the second half offensively, and I would have liked to see Casey Keeler that time stay aggressive and go for it on that 4th down opportunity.
Instead, New Mexico State takes over at its own 27. Fake it, toss it, Stowers, but he is hit as soon as he grabs it. Isaiah Downs gets the tackle for loss on Eli Stowers on first down, loss of 2.
Yeah, he had 2 guys on him. Isaiah Downs was there, as well as number 3, Caleb Weaver, not letting Eli Stowers get loose that time.
Sam Houston finally on the board, but the Aggies take a 27-6 lead into the 4th quarter here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. The offense slowing down. Pavia on 2nd and 12. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. As Sam Houston continues to lay the licks on Pavia. The numbers are all good for Pavia. These were coming into tonight, and he has only improved on all of those numbers against Sam Houston.
He certainly has, and he's been in full control in this ball game. Hasn't been as impactful in the second half, but still on par as far as having a great ball game tonight.
Pavia takes the deep shot, incomplete, intended for Hudson, who's had a career night for New Mexico State with 2 TD grabs, but Pavia misses him, and the Aggies will punt again.
And this has been the story of Sam Houston all season long, Carter. Defense forcing a 3-and-out here, and the offense getting another opportunity to take advantage and just not always able to capitalize. But a little over 14 minutes left to go in this ball game. Would like to see Sam Houston offensively take advantage of this opportunity.
Allen calls for the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So we'll see if Sam Houston can put together another drive. Last possession for Casey Keeler ended in the field goal miss. Going for the field goal on 4th and 10.
I think they'll continue to give the ball to Adrian Murdaugh. He's shown some explosiveness there in the backfield, running back. I'd like to see Sam Houston challenge his defense down the field.
On 1st and 10, fake it, toss it. There is perfect for Phillips downfield. Exactly what you call 10. Fake it, toss it. There is perfect for Phillips downfield. Exactly what you called, Robert.
It's exactly what I was talking about, right? You send Murdaugh in motion. It's a little bit of a different look, but you fake that quick screen pass, swing pass, boom, and then you release the guy who's originally supposed to block up the field, and they found him wide open that time for a huge gain.
It's a gain of 30 from Shoemaker to Malik Phillips. Fake it again, toss to Noah Smith. He takes a pop as he gets to the 30-yard line. But Sam Houston starting to move the football as they did not in the first half.
And, you know, what an up-tempo offense does for you, Carter, is it helps you find a rhythm within your scheme, and it's helping out Sam Houston a lot in this second half.
Shoemaker with the handoff to Murdaugh. And he is dropped down for another loss. Paletti leads the way. The football comes out, but Murdaugh was down before the football was out. Either way, it's a nice play from Buda Paletti.
Yeah, in the 2nd-and-1 situation, you like the elusiveness by Murdaugh, but that time, get behind those big offensive linemen, and all you need is a yard to convert for a first down. I'd like to see him just drive his feet that time to try to convert.
Shoemaker's going to keep it on 3rd and 1, diving forward right at the sticks. That's enough for a first down as he crosses the 30-yard line.
And you're going to see a fake sweep there to Woodard as they try to fool the defense as if they're going to go outside around the left side there. And Shoemaker keeps it himself and converts for a first down.
Shoemaker's going to keep it again on 1st down. Slipping across the 25 inside the 20. Shoemaker with a juke move inside the 10. It's 1st and goal, Sam Houston. Even with Shoemaker taking a little spill out of bounds.
And a little bit of a taste of their own medicine where Shoemaker takes the snap, hesitates like he's going to drop back the pass, and a nice move as he runs downhill in the middle of the defense. Look at this right here. Ooh. Just a little jump cut there to the right side and able to put Sam Houston in their 2nd goal line situation of the game.
On 1st and goal, Shoemaker fakes it, looking for Smith. Got it inside the 5, diving for the pylon. He's in for the touchdown. Noah Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
This is called roll right. And the ball is supposed to go right there to number 6, Noah Smith, coming out of the backfield. He's their playmaker, moving them around, and great job by this offense, taking advantage of the 3 and out.
Colby Sessoms with the PAT. So New Mexico State still in control, but Casey Keeler's Sam Houston Bearcats showing some fight here in the second half. 27-13 on the 2nd TD pass from Shoemaker to Smith. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Aggies in control, but Sam Houston finally getting some offense going. Keegan Shoemaker's 2nd TD pass to Noah Smith. Nice effort from Smith.
Yeah, no, they're fighting back in this football game, and you saw the replay right there. A roll right where the running back, his job is to stretch the defense there to the right side and create some space for himself. He does it perfectly that time, and just nice execution and good patience by Keegan Shoemaker to deliver the football for the score.
Sam Houston played Jacksonville State and Liberty close in their last 2 games, but both losses. Still 0 on the season, 0 for FBS. Ackles with the kick return to the 29-yard line. It's a 26-yard return from Reggie Ackles on the low kick from Christian Pavon. Now we'll see if Diego Pavia can rekindle the offensive fireworks for New Mexico State.
Yeah, not playing with the sense of urgency that we saw them play with in the first half, and that can happen to a team when you're up big at halftime. You come back in the second half, we've got this game in the bag. But I'm sure Coach Jerry Kill is getting these guys ready to go to try to finish this game the right way.
Pavia to throw on 1st down. Pocket collapses, but a nice delivery. Finds Stowers again, who has been the primary target for Pavia here in the second half.
Yeah, one of the things that we're seeing from the Sam Houston defense is once a target catches the football, they don't have as much space as they did in the first half. Nice execution that time by New Mexico State on 1st down, getting some positive yards.
Pavia's going to keep it on 2nd down. Gets a block, good block to get Pavia to the 39-yard line for a 1st down before Jackson makes the stop.
And you see them going back to this up-tempo offense as we take a look at Pavia converting for the 1st down.
Pavia to throw on 1st down, complete to Brady. Upended as he gets near the 50-yard line. Jordan Morris makes the tackle, but it's another 1st down. Gain of 11 on the completion to Jonathan Brady.
It just makes the defense not quite be on the same page when you hurry up to the line of scrimmage like that. It keeps them on their heels, and on that last play, New Mexico State able to take advantage for another 1st down on this drive.
Pavia fakes the handoff, toss, complete to Brady again. A gain of 4 more on 1st down. Back-to-back catches by Jonathan Brady, the sophomore from Las Vegas Bishop Gorman High School. Crosby on the tackle.
Nice recognition that time by Diego Pavia. Understanding Jonathan Brady, a little bit of space, got the ball out quick to him. And again, able to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second and 6, here comes pressure from the Bearcats. Pavia hit as he throws again, looking downfield and incomplete. That's the first one he's really thrown up for anybody tonight. Intended for Fapel.
Yeah, Sam Houston brings the corner blitz from the left side of the defense that time, and they're able to pick it up from a protection standpoint, but one of the rare missed decisions there from Diego Pavia, throwing across his body to the middle of the field, really to no one there.
Third and 6. Off the hands, incomplete. Watkins had a chance to catch and run. Instead, it's incomplete. Another drop by the Aggies. 4th down.
And the lack of execution and urgency from this offense has been the story so far here in the second half. 2 drop balls on a 3rd down. They haven't been able to execute on the explosive play. Some bad decisions from Diego Pavia, and defensively, Sam Houston has been able to capitalize.
6th straight punt by New Mexico State after they didn't punt in the first half. Haynes gets this one away. Allen will let it bounce. Checks up, but still inside the 10. Another good punt from Zach Haynes. A good look late at night here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. 6. 1st and 10 for Sam Houston. After a couple of productive drives, Malik Phillips gets the grab on 1st down.
They line up in that stack formation that time, making it an easier block for the receiver to get on the corner and create a little bit of space to get down the field on 1st down, and back to the line of scrimmage they go.
Shoemaker to throw again on 2nd down. Delivers again. Woodard, the target, moves the chains for Sam Houston. Alvante Woodard, the senior from Houston's Lamar High School. Looks a little banged up after the tackle by Andre Selden. From the 25, Keegan Shoemaker winds up again, complete. That's the tight end Sohn across the 45-yard line. Elijah Sohn, the SMU transfer, finally brought down by Rouser after a gain of 16.
And Brad Cornelson is dialing it up now offensively. Nice play design, motioning the running back out wide to the right, which creates the space for the tight end to find a window there on the defense and convert a 1st down. They sub out Markendrick Beal, a little bit hobbled there. Put in a new offensive lineman.
Trips to the field. Here comes pressure from the Aggies. Shoemaker chased out of the pocket. Tosses to the sideline. That is incomplete. Malik Phillips trying to come back to make the grab. Incompletion. Well, the Bearcats has turned their fortune on the blocked punt, giving them a short field. And finally, Shoemaker able to find the end zone and find a scoreboard, and then he finds Noah Smith for a 2nd time.
Well, the block punt gave them life, and then they're able to score or take advantage, which really allowed them to get some momentum, and they're looking to capitalize again here on this drive.
On 2nd and 10, toss it to Murdaugh in the backfield. Good blocks ahead, included by Noah Smith. Gain of 4, bringing up 3rd down.
And this is what you like to see from an offense. You've seen Murdaugh motion out to the left, motion out to the right. Hadn't thrown it to him yet, right? Faked it to him one time, hit a receiver down the field. This time they actually throw it to him. They're able to find some space and put themselves in a 3rd and manageable.
Only 1 3rd down conversion tonight for the Bearcats. Shoemaker on the roll. Going to toss it to the sideline, incomplete. 4th and 6 coming up.
Well, you got to go for it here, no doubt about it. And thought he had an open target. It would have been a small window there. Number 19, Malik Phillips. But as he was rolling out to his right, just ran out of time and made the smart play by getting rid of it instead of taking a sack.
Offense stays on the field for 4th and 6.
And this is where
Shoemaker on 4th and 6, chased out of the pocket again, tosses complete at the 45-yard line, and the Bearcats convert on 4th down. Simeon Evans makes a nice catch on the sideline, gain of 9.
And good concentration that time by Simeon Evans, making sure that he gets a foot down inbounds as he's catching that football, converting for a 1st down.
Shoemaker to throw again on 1st down. Finds Evans again. Back-to-back catches from Simeon Evans.
Let's take a look at it. This is that 4th down conversion. Catches it, gets that left foot down, and able to tuck the football. Nice conversion there.
Pressure up the middle, Shoemaker, quick hitter to the outside. Smith has the grab. Nice blitz beater as Smith gets the 1st down inside the 35.
Well, this is great recognition by Keegan Shoemaker. Took him a little time to snap that football, but what he was trying to do was make sure that his offensive line and running back were on the same page as far as where the pressure was coming from. And then Noah Smith with the recognition, running a hot route is what we call it, so that he can give a quick target to Keegan Shoemaker on the blitz.
Empty on 1st and 10. Shoemaker delivers again to Smith. Smith gets to the 26-yard line, a gain of 8 on 1st down.
And this is really good ball play right now by Sam Houston offensively, getting the ball out of Keegan Shoemaker's hands quick and allowing then his targets to be the guys to make the plays.
Tobias Weaver into the backfield now with Shoemaker. Smith goes in motion this time. Shoemaker fake it, toss it, Smith again. Nowhere to go with the football this time, so Smith just steps out of bounds to make it 3rd and 2, perhaps. We'll see.
Well, they tried
lost a yard.
Yeah, well, they tried to fake it to Noah Smith there and throw the ball down the field towards the end zone, but good coverage that time in Mexico State. Smart by Keegan Shoemaker to just check the ball down. So, 3rd down situation here. Alvante Woodard at the bottom of your screen. Uh-oh. Looks like defense may have jumped here.
Or was it the left tackle, Jackson Smith? Question of whether the defense drew the jump from Jackson Smith at left tackle. That's a big blow.
Well, you put yourself in a 3rd and long situation now, and let's take a look at it. And that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there, but it's your job as an offensive lineman, unless the defensive line fully crosses over that line of scrimmage, you gotta hold your water and not move in that situation.
From 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8. Shoemaker, deep shot, looking for the end zone. It is incomplete. Good coverage on the play from B.J. Skurlock. The intended receiver was Shane Johnson.
You're going to see number 15, Shane Johnson, take an inside route, and Keegan just has to throw the ball more inside to lead his receiver that time. The ball was high and behind, and Shane Johnson not able to make a play. But 4th down situation. Here we go.
Shoemaker takes another deep shot, and it is hauled in inside the 5. Noah Smith stretches out to make the grab. He's marked down inside the 1. Smith with a 32-yard gain. 1st and goal, Sam Houston.
And what did we talk about at the start of the football game? In critical situations, Who is the guy that they like to lean on? It's Noah Smith, and he comes up big again as long as this play stands.
Rolling on the field of the catch is under review.
We'll see if Noah Smith is rewarded for his efforts laying out
Offensively, but I've got my eyes on that Seahawks-Bengals game. I can't wait to see it Sunday.
Who you got?
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Seattle on the road.
You told me you're picking the NFC?
I think that their ceiling, at least, is the NFC Championship game, Seattle.
You're backing off your preseason prediction.
Sam Houston State. Please reset the game clock to 4 minutes and 11 seconds. 4:11.
You can see the discrepancy between first half and second half for the Aggies, big time.
Absolutely, and they've just, in a lot of ways, been flat here in the second half offensively. We haven't seen the explosive plays. We haven't seen Diego Pavalo, utilize his feet much in the second half, and Sam Houston has upped its aggression defensively and has come away with stops. But 3 timeouts here in the second half. They just used one. So they're going to try to force a 3-and-out here and try to get the ball back to their offense as quickly as possible in this situation.
27-0 at the half. Since then, Sam Houston has crawled back in it to make it interesting in the last 4:11. Pavia pulls it, tosses on 2nd and 8, complete to the tight end Whitford, who's dropped at the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2.
And a lot of critical 3rd downs in this ball game.
Second charge timeout. Sam Houston State. 30 seconds.
For this deep
chance, the way they looked offensively, especially on the 11-play drive that began this game for New Mexico State. I mean, if they can convert on 3rd down, run Sam Houston out of timeouts eventually, they have a chance to run the clock out. As the Aggies look ahead to the rivalry game at UTEP next week, then it's at Louisiana Tech on CBS Sports Network on the 24th. Year 1 for the Aggies in Conference USA.
I think what you're going to see is Diego Pavia have the ball in his hands here. They're going to run it with him.
Oh, flag down prior to the Pavia run on 3rd and 2. False start.
False start, 66 offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
That's a huge play there for Sam Houston, being able to push this offense back and put them in a 3rd and long situation as opposed to a 3rd and short.
8 penalties against New Mexico State tonight, so it has not been
clean.
The
right?
cleanly executed game Jerry Kill was hoping for from his team.
Well, I think they're going to call timeout here, try to figure out what they want to do here on this critical 3rd down play.
Second charge timeout, New Mexico State, 30 seconds.
And, you know, to me, Carter, this has to be all about Diego Pavia right here on this play. But don't make him one-dimensional. I wouldn't call a designed quarterback run here on this play. What I would do is I'd call a pass play down the field and give him the option to either find a target there for a 1st down or tuck it and run himself. He's had some success dropping back into the pocket, going through his progression, and making the decision to run for big yardage, but we know what he can do with his arm as well. And so that's what I would do in this situation if I were New Mexico State.
3rd and 7 with Whitford, the tight end, going in motion. Pavia fakes the handoff. Looking on the backside, nothing there, and he takes the sack at the 26-yard line. Pavia looking to get the football downfield, but
And
Chris Murray and Trevor Williams combine on the sack. Second sack of the night for Sam Houston.
Timeout. Sam Houston State.
I'm not sure.
30 seconds.
I don't understand the call here. What they're trying to do is play action, throwback pass to one of the running backs in the backfield. But Carter, all game long, where has New Mexico State found their success? They've spread out the defense and given Diego Pavia space to then do what he does best, which is play off the cuff, which is use his athleticism and make plays for this team. To crunch everybody inside like that only gives the advantage to Sam Houston. That's been the look for them offensively all second half, and defensively, Sam Houston has taken advantage of it.
And New Mexico State, after leading 27-0, now punts it away in a 2-score game with under 4 to go. Bearcats come after it again. Hayes gets the punt away. Backing up Allen will make the catch at the 24-yard line. 3:51 to go. We're still not done in Las Cruces.
Well, he's had a great game so far.
Shoemaker on 1st and 10. That is complete to Woodard. But Sam Houston used all 3 of its timeouts on the defensive side, getting the stop against New Mexico State, so preserving the clock. But now you're down 2 scores with no timeouts.
Well, they had to use those timeouts to preserve as much time as possible, because you can run the hurry-up offense as they convert for a first down here, and if you were able to score quickly, Carter, then you're able to put yourself in a position to do an onside kick and get the ball back.
And here's where the clock rule change really comes into effect in college football this year. Outside at 2 minutes, no longer stopping the clock on the first. Derville gets the pass breakup as it was intended again for Simeon Evans.
Yeah, that ball hung up in the air for a long time, almost looked like a punt, and allowed J.J. Derville that time to recover and disrupt the pass. Not a bad decision, though, by Keegan Shoemaker, but just excellent defense by J.J. Derville that time.
Stops the clock and leaves with 2:58. Shoemaker, quick hitter, incomplete. Knocked away. It's Derville who gets his hand on it again. So back-to-back pass breakups by the junior from Naples, Florida.
Well, this is just a good read. He's a guy that they like to move around in the secondary. He'll play some outside corner, inside at the nickel, even a little bit of safety. And they went to that same play on first down, but this time J.J. Derville able to read it and make a play.
Only 1 third down conversion tonight for Sam Houston. Facing 3rd and 10 here.
Don't have to get it all on this play.
Complete. Minimal gain, however. Woodard makes the grab. Got a couple. It's going to bring up 4th down and looks like 8. 4th and 7, call it.
Got to get a play off. Not enough time to go down to the 2-minute warning. Alvante Woodard, Noah Smith, those are the playmakers here in this situation.
Shoemaker incomplete. On 4th down, New Mexico State takes over with only 2:24 left in the game, and Sam Houston out of timeouts. An Aggie first down, and they clinch a win.
Just tight coverage that time by the New Mexico State defense, as you see the disappointment in Sam Houston. And again, he's open, but a couple times tonight we've seen Keegan Shoemaker just not really step into his throws, and he's left some short, and certainly the wrong time to leave one short there, as New Mexico State is likely going to run out this clock and get a win.
Even the second half offensive struggles by New Mexico State. They've punted on every possession of the second half, only 71 yards, but the 27-0 lead at the half has stood up thus far for New Mexico State. Pavia on 1st and 10 with a handoff to Star Thomas. New Mexico State running the football, running the clock. Thomas pushes inside the 45.
Well, they're going to have to at least get a first down, and Sam Houston, he'll be punching at that football, trying to force a turnover, see if they can get the ball back to their offense. You're going to see New Mexico State let the clock run down all the way. Wouldn't be surprised if they let the clock run down all the way to 1 second and then call timeout before they run their next play. But it looks like they're going to line up and go here, as they've got one called already.
Pavia gives to Thomas again on 2nd and 6. Good push, but only 2 yards to bring up 3rd down. And New Mexico State gets a first down here. They can take a knee, or at least you would anticipate after Miami fumbled one away.
Certainly.
And you get a first down and take a knee.
Well, Coach Jerry Kill, obviously a win is a win. You're always happy with that, but he's certainly not going to be happy about this second half performance, and that's going to be a point of emphasis heading into practice this week.
There will be some coaching moments in the film room for sure. Wind it down again, hand it off again. This time it's Jones. Nothing doing on 3rd down, so 4th down coming up for New Mexico State.
And they can just let this clock run out now. It's a done deal, and a nice win there for Jerry Kill and this New Mexico State Aggie football team.
So 27-0 at the half. The Aggies fail to score in the second half, but improve to 4-3, 2-1 in Conference USA play, while Sam Houston falls to 0-6. And the battle between the 2 veteran head coaches, Jerry Kill gets the win, and the Aggies are 4-3 on the season. He said, we'll find out if we've turned the corner or not in this football game, and the Aggies with the explosive first half enough to hold up and get the win.
Well, they got the win, but I'm not so sure he's going to necessarily deem this as turning the corner with the second half performance, but nonetheless, they're above 500, and good for them to get this victory.
The Aggies win it 27-13 over Sam Houston. New Mexico State now 2-1 in Conference USA play. For Robert Turbin and our entire crew, I'm Carter Blackburn. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Diego Pavia and New Mexico State celebrate. 3 touchdowns in the game for Pavia, and New Mexico State wins it. Coming up next, it's the 2023 World Series of Poker main event.